Welcome back, everybody. Diecast OutKast here. Today we're going to do something really fun. We're going to do episode 62. It's going to be the cool, the uncool build-off by ICECOLDWHEELS. Jan from ICECOLDWHEELS issued this challenge a couple weeks ago, and what he had in mind is to take something that wasn't cool and make it cool. So I did what I thought would be the best way possible. So I picked up this Johnny Lightning Demolition Derby. I believe it is a 78 Dodge Aspen. They also look really similar to the Plymouth Volare. I thought I would take it back down and make it look like an RT, which is a hell of a lot cooler than this ugly thing. So between you and I, this is a guilty pleasure car of mine. I've always loved the Aspens, the Volares, so on and so forth. There's actually an Aspen Super Coupe in my hometown, and I hope one day I'll be able to own it because right now it is trash. These cars aren't super popular. They're pretty plain, look like a grandma car, but give it a couple years and I think that they'll be badass. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back on the 3 Blind Mice build, the Grand Prix that we built, I robbed the wheels off of this car and used it and then put the casting away. And then when Jan came up with this idea for the Cool the Uncool challenge, I thought this would be the perfect car to do that. The only problem I have is that it has no windows. So we're going to change that. Now we're going to take the wheels off so I can put it on the Grand Prix. This was back in November, I believe. We'll fast forward here pretty soon to the present time. All right, now, so we're going to dip the body into the hottest balls salsa, strip that paint off of it. I left it in there for quite a while, about a week. I gave it plenty of time to take that thick paint off of it. Here it is, all cleaned up with some warm soap and water. The casting lines are very minimal and the details are amazing. The only thing I really don't like is that the bumpers are added into the casting, but I have an idea I think will do. I know this isn't the correct hood scoop, but I found it on a Barracuda and I think that it would look great on here. This is the Hemi hood scoop from Mopar. As you can tell, I struggled just a little bit, but it turned out really nice. I decided to go with some Krager SS wheels. They're also off a couple different Johnny Lightning cars. Got some smalls in the front, a little bit bigger in the back. I'm going to build this car as if I would own it, and this is exactly what I would do to it. Oops, it didn't work, but I went back and redid it. It turned out good. And it rolled pretty nice. This will give you kind of the look that I was going for. Nice little muscle car. My plan is to polish up the bumper, the grill, the back bumper, and around the taillights. Then I'll mask them off, paint the body, then unmask it, and it should look like nice bumpers and grill and so on and so forth. So I use some Mother's polish and this little buffing wheel. Get right down to it. And they turned out real nice and shiny. So we're gonna go ahead and mask them off. And then we're going to paint the body with some flat black from Rust-Oleum from a rattle can. So I bought some decals from Kenny Terry, and it is actually the RT decals. So they're orange and red. I thought would be perfect with the black. We're going to put those on there. The solution that I used is half and half of white distilled vinegar and water. And this is how that all turned out. I'm really happy with the colors, the shine, the bumpers, taillights, everything turned out absolutely perfect. Very satisfied with this. Yes, I know the RT emblem should be on the quarter panel, but I put it on the fender, clear coated it, and then realized I screwed up. But I didn't have any more decals and I wasn't going to sand it back down, so that's how it's going to be. This is kind of what I was going for. Give it that look. It's got the Kragers, the black with the red stripes, the hood scoop, the spoiler. Man, this car is beautiful. I'd love to have one in real life. And I probably will at some point. So I painted the interior red. Did the details on the body. Cleared everything. Here is the glass that I made out of a blister pack for the front and a different Hot Wheels glass for the back. This is what we started with, Johnny Lightning. This is a 2020 car, Demolition Derby. Horrible. I'm gonna take this thing and make it uncool and turn it cool, in my opinion. And here is the finished product. This car turned out absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy how it turned out. This is probably one of my favorite builds to date. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, like, give me a thumbs up, share it, or hate it. I don't care. Let me know. Got a couple glamour shots, and then I have something extra special at the very end of this. You guys need to stick around, check it out. So I'm going to take a second to do a segment called Look What I Got. I bought the Impala that Bob from Deep Junk Garage did for the 3 Blind Mice Challenge. I bought it off of eBay. So here's a picture of it next to mine. I really wish you guys could see this car in person. It is absolutely amazing. And then I bought this. This is from Devil's Details Diecast. Jamie, I ordered it off eBay as well. I want it. So here's all of them together. Extremely happy with my purchases. These cars look absolutely amazing, and I'm happy to be involved with these guys. You can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat.